I remember back in 2012, while I was still in high school, that I was going through the MUGEN wiki, and I saw a category called Full Games. And when I clicked through it, I noticed there was a game called The Blackheart. It caught my attention from its style and the artwork at first, obviously. I thought it looked pretty cool, so I decided to check it out, and after I downloaded it, holy shit. Hot damn, this was actually pretty good. Now, even though I discovered it back in 2012, it actually came out originally October 31st, 2009, right on time for Halloween, and I can't say that it couldn't have come out at a better time, because this game has spooky graphics, an eerie soundtrack, cool visuals, interesting looking characters, and some pretty fun gameplay, honestly. To any other fighting game fan, it really sticks out. It is horror theme based, but these aren't like famous horror monsters that you would think of, like a vampire, a werewolf, Frankenstein, or like a famous, movie slasher like Terradrome did. But each character is original and a very cool looking design for each of them. There's only 6 characters, which to some people might be kinda lame, really. But hey, Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat, they had a short roster of characters when they first started too, but I see it as you're getting more quality out of these 6 characters than if you had a whole bunch of characters that wasn't much to like any of them. And come on, let's be honest, even with big name video game franchises, there's a lot of characters that are not a lot of effort put into them. But anyway, each of them play so much differently. There's not 1 or 2 characters that play exactly like another one. There's Paquito, this ghost boy who's obsessed with the color red and kills people. There's Animus, this Hellraiser-looking motherfucker who can also change his gender. There's Hashi, a wooden tree man who hates humans. There's Noriko, a creepy faceless Japanese doll who's definitely a reference to Japanese horror. There's Sharmakai, this giant-looking worm with teeth and a claw. And then there's Anansi. She's kind of a spider woman, has like web traps, she has like these spider arms that come out, and she even throws like spider balls too, and even turns into a spider. It's real creepy. And that's another thing I like about this game. The story is really cool. Basically, the story is, this takes place in another world that's not ours, like another dimension. And there's a creature called Final, or Final, as he says in the game. And he killed the creator of this world, but the creator's heart is what he ripped out. Whoever gets a hold of this heart will have unbelievable power, and could end all existence. That's pretty intense, and each of these characters has a reason for wanting to get the heart, which makes you want to try and play all of them to see what happens and how it goes. Though each ending usually backfires in a bad way, kind of like Twisted Metal, another game series that had a similar backdrop. If you win, you get power, but it usually backfires. There's consequence. If there's one thing I really have to say is, I really love the presentation of this game. The artwork is really cool. Each of the sprites was made by like one guy. In fact, Andres BORGHI, who created this game, and I really hope I'm saying your name right, Andres. I'm not trying to butcher your name or anything, sorry. But Andres BORGHI, he did like everything for this game. He did the sprite animations, he did the drawings, he did the stages, he did the music, he even did some of the voice work too, for like basically all the male characters. And he even did like the story, everything basically. This was his baby, and you can see, because it's so cool looking. It's definitely a very eerie, creepy, atmosphere with it. But the gameplay, it's kind of fast and fluid. It's like if Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat had a baby, but if it was more gothic looking, you know. And that's fine. Now there's another, speaking of Mortal Kombat, there's another really cool feature I like, and there's fatalities in this game, or fatals as they're called.
Igen, egy vérfolyam.
And there's something else I need to talk about. It's the final boss. Final, or final. Anyway, this creepy looking nightmare fuel, which we'll see you in your night terrors tonight, he is one of the most cheapest bosses ever, but not to the point to where you want to rip your hair out, just more, he's more of a challenging boss, not just unfair boss. If you know what you're doing, you can't put him away. But a lot of times he will get at least one round on you, unless you know what you're doing. Now, when I downloaded this game, I thought it was pretty cool. There was some stuff that kind of bothered me, but I mean, that overall it wasn't stuff that brought the game down. Like, a lot of people will say there could have been a bigger roster, but honestly, I like the 6 characters that come with the game. You know, if you had 10 or more, it would have taken too much time and effort. But there's something else you should know about this game, and that's the fact that it's on Steam. Yes, this game you can actually download from Steam. It's probably one of the only games that was made from the MUGEN engine that, like, gets to be released on Steam, or you can actually buy and download. And I highly recommend, because, I mean, this is such a fun, underrated game. It's perfect for, like, the Halloween season. I mean, it was released on Halloween, and I thought it couldn't have been a better time of the year to just release something, you know, in Antonween season than this retrospective of what I think of the Blackheart. And so, please check out the game on Steam and support Andres BORGHI. And again, I'm sorry if I'm messing your name up, Andres. And you know what? It's kind of funny with me because this game was made for MUGEN, and for me, it just always comes back to that. It's no matter how many videos or what kind of videos I do, it always comes back to MUGEN in the end. Well, anyway, I would highly recommend that you check this game out and let me know what you think, because it's such a fun game, and it's really cool. And I mean, I would hope that there be like more stuff from this creator. How cool would a sequel be? Oh my god, I'm not going to get my hopes up like that, but man, that would be so cool. And if you really wanted to try that, Andres, come on, man. You know what you're doing. Try it out. What could be the harm of it, right? Well, with that said, be sure to check this game out on Steam, and if you like this video, be sure to like, comment, and share. And if you really like my content, hit that subscribe button and that bell so you get every time there's a video notification on here. Join the ever-growing legion of masterminds. Till the next video, you have a nice day, take care of yourself, and stay spooky.